what do you do without your soulmate? Right?
Tonight, a grieving widow is sharing her tragic story. Good evening and thanks for joining us. It was a week ago today when her husband accidentally shot and killed himself while cleaning his gun. Eyewitness News reporter Roxy Bustamante met with the family and has this story.
Angel met the love of her life, Valeriano Medeles, when she was just 18.
He's great. Definitely my best friend.
5 kids together and 15 years strong, but in one night, it all slipped away. Last Saturday, after drinking with his buddies, her husband was cleaning his gun at a friend's house when the gun went off, shooting him in the head.
A lot of people drink like that, you know what I'm saying? And then you start messing with something so lethal like that, it's over. It takes a second for you to leave everything behind.
The assistant manager with the Bullet Hole Shooting Complex says tragedies like this one happen too often.
Too many times, even with some experienced gun owners and gun handlers.
He says it is vital for gun owners to make sure all ammunition is removed from the gun before starting the cleaning process.
Always point the muzzle in a safe direction. Even if you're at home, point it somewhere where if in the unfortunate event of a discharge happened, it wouldn't do any real damage to anybody and minimal property damage.
Gun safety's huge, you know what I'm saying? Like now we know more than ever.
Still grief-stricken and her youngest, just 6 months old, Angel is heading back to work but is struggling to make ends meet.
We were struggling already, you know, and now it's just me struggling with them.
That's why her family and friends set up this GoFundMe account to help her and her children get through this tragedy.
Be careful with your guns. You don't know how many people love you till you're gone.
Roxy Bustamante, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.